Good afternoon, friends, followers, channel members. How are we today? Bank holiday Monday here in the UK, and I've somehow managed to wangle time for a quick live stream, God bless the wife, before the chaos of tea time in the house starts. We're off to Jersey. Here we are at Manchester, off to Jersey. The winds are gusting 28 knots at Jersey. We've seen go-rounds there before, so not that uncommon. Let's see if we can get him first time. We're in the Fenix aircraft as well today, so we know there's potentially a bit of an issue with the rudder regarding that, so that could add to the fun. But yeah, welcome everyone. Hope, particularly if you are in the UK and having a bank holiday, hope you're having a great day. But spend the afternoon with us for the next hour and a half or so. See if we can get down in one go. And Jez Davis, welcome to the membership lounge. We're not even started yet, Jez. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate all the new members that come along. So Jez, thank you very much for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate that. Welcome guys, Nimitz, Ulf Dog, Jez Davis of course, J Hog, good evening to you, Nick James, and Dark as well. Wally, good morning. Danny hopes we have them all up in HD. Yes, somebody didn't like that, did it? We're on the VATSIM server, as you can see, some aircraft pushing back. I believe this should be a Virgin A350, clearly not got a model for that installed just yet. Apollo 747, you can of course fly with us. We're on the VATSIM server though, so you would need to be on VATSIM for that. Operational flight plan is pinned in the chat, or it should be if you're watching on YouTube. Welcome to our Twitch viewers as well, for those of you there. GSX for some reason did not want to work today. It's the ground crew must be on strike, so we're reverting to old school. We've got toolbar pushback and pushback helper to help us. Right, let's get on board and start planning. Don't have too much time for the stream today, so we really do need to crack on. Let's just put their lights on there. That's not my lights, is it? No, not my lights. So we're obviously in a turnaround state, middle of the day. That's all set up. And just check down here. Yeah, this should all be fine. Just, I always keep forgetting that shouldn't be running. I think on the next update they are fixing that, so it won't run as soon as we start. We'll get the ATIS in a moment, but I want to start getting ready so we can board the passengers. So I need the APU running for that. Let's go ahead and do this. Anton, ever considered trying EasyJet with 737? We've done it. We have done it. We've done an old school flight in 737. Not very successful. I'm certainly not a good 737 pilot. I have no idea what I'm doing basically. VATSIM. Let me see what ATIS we got. 12197. Let's go ahead and sort that out. 12197. Missed it. Try again.
0 degrees.
There we go.
Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Fuel at 2,500 feet. Broken 4,400 feet. Temperature +19. Dew point +12. QNH 1025. Threshold QFE 1016. Acknowledge receipt of information Golf. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
1025, 1025, that's fine. Initial climb out today, I think it's going to be 5,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set that up. But yeah, everything is already basically gone through. Is that APU up and running? Oh, it is. That was quick. Okay, get the APU bleed on. And just time that for a second, then we'll start getting passengers on. 34 minutes to push. Let's try and beat that if we can. So what fuel are we going to take? Well, because of the weather that we've got in Jersey, we've got quite a bit of alternate fuel, because our alternate is Manchester, which isn't too unrealistic. Basically, here we are in Manchester, the flight's only 50 minutes away. If we can't get in for whatever reason, we'll just bring the passengers back home. Better that than them be stuck somewhere and we have to house them in hotels. So we've got quite a light payload. We're going to Jersey, so that's not unexpected. We can't take too many people there, short runway, etc. Call sign easy 17 Charlie Quebec 5370, slight headwind, 6,000 kilograms or so underloaded. That means we can throw some extra fuel on. Right, if we take an extra 1.5 tons of fuel, well, that would be fine. That would be 6 tons. That would be 7.5 tons, wouldn't it? Right, in order to know if I can do that though, we need to do some calculations. Let me see. So if we take, what's our landing weight scheduled to be? Landing weight is going to be 58.3. If we take an extra, what I say, 1.5 ton of fuel, that gives us a landing weight of just under 60 tons, which should be okay. But we now do a dispatch calculation. So, Echo Golf Juliet, runway 06 is, 08 is planned, it is dry, we'll grab the latest METAR there, so landing weight of 60, and is that allowed? Will we stop in time? Oh dear. Auto brake medium, should be able to stop. Let's have a look if we use max manual. Yeah, that's okay then. And that was slightly conservative as well, so we'll take 1.5 tons of extra fuel. Right, okay, let's go into our Fenix app here and we'll tell them that's what we want to do. So instead of 6 tons, we're taking 7. In fact, you know what? I don't need an extra 1.5 tons. We've got loads of extra fuel because of the alternate. Let's go with just an extra ton, which means we're going to take 7 tons. So that's easily done, isn't it? So we'll take 7 tons, which is then going to be overall an extra of 1.2 tons extra. So we've got plenty spare. And we've got loads of alternates around as well. So 7 tons of fuel. Let's get the packs on. It's been on for well more than a minute now. Right, let's start to board.
Cabin crew, refueling is underway and the bags are starting to get loaded, so let's open the doors and allow our passengers on board. Thank you. No problem.
Okay, so whilst passengers are boarding and we are refueling, let's start setting ourselves up. So just go through the usuals: 1 IRS, 3 nav greens, aircraft status, unified air cycle, correct engines, ACAR's uplinked. Welcome guys that have just come into the chat. Sorry, I am in a little bit of a rush today, so my apologies if I am ignoring the chat a little bit whilst we get set up. We've got Charlie Quebec. Cost index today of 6. Cruise flight level, what is it? 370. And minus 52. Ground temperature is 19. Tropos 36357. That's not a million miles away, but happy to leave that. Get the wind request, and we are currently at, where are we? Stand 11. Yes, stand 11. So that is going to be, let's bring this in so we can see. So we should have 5321.5 north, 216.5. There we go, all that's good. Right, onto the flight plan. So departing 05 left, I think it is, yeah, 05 left. And we're on the Asmin 1 Sierra. They've recently changed all the citizen stars here at Manchester. I used to know them all, but yeah, all a little bit different now. The arrival then at Jersey is the same as usual, ILS 08, and that is it the scary arrival? It is! I love the name of this. It's the scary 1 kilo. Let's hope it's not too scary today. And that comes in via, it's the Jersey NDB, I think. So, pop that in. We'll scroll through, we'll have a look. Distance 318, what have we got? We've got 305 in the flight plan. We'll not be doing the full procedure today. We'll vector ourselves in if there's no ATC. So just check the departure then of this new standard instrument departure. So we want to go 6 miles from Manchester, yep, 334F, then Zobro Asmin. That's good. And then the arrival at the other end. South, down past the Welsh coast. I don't think we passed the Welsh coast, but certainly through Wales. Yeah, that's the full procedure. We'll not be doing that. So leave that as is for us for now. We'll probably just intersect at Shark. Yeah, straight in at Shark onto the ILS. Beautiful. We'll vector ourselves in for that. Radnav page. We just want the Mike Charlie Tango hard tuned. Mike Charlie Tango. That's all we need. 11355. That's correct. Into the init B. Let's have a look at our weights there. Have we got our yeah, we've got our preliminary flight plan. Zero fuel weight is 54.7. Zero fuel weight CFG is 30.3. No, it isn't. It's 31.9. Fuel for the alternate. This could be quite high. Yeah, there you go. Because Manchester's the alternate. Call that 3.4. Sorry, 2.4. 2.4. We're taking 7 tons. We've got fuel planning of, our survey says, 5.9. Excellent. So we'll see in a minute. We've got loads spare for go-arounds and extra goes. That's the takeoff weight then of 61.5 tons and an extra 32 minutes thinking time. Done. Right, over to the performance page. What's our CFG here is 30.3. So 05 left. Don't use 05s left too often. So are there any intersection departures available? Alpha Fox, Alpha Golf. Alpha Fox is a potential. If it's there, yeah, Alpha Fox. We're very light tonight. Some of your entries are invalid. I haven't put any entries in, that's why. 1, no, off. Takeoff weight 61.5, CG 30.3. Grab the weather. The intersection data, Alpha Fox. Here we go. So we need to remember to tell ATC we can take Alpha Fox just to speed things up a little bit. 131, 135, 135. There we go. The flex. What's the flex? Flex is 68 flaps 1. There we go. Thrust reduction acceleration values. Let's get Sim Smart up for this. GCC. Again, this is a Neo calculator, so we're not actually bothered regarding any of these. Just want to put in some dummy data so we get the correct thrust reduction acceleration. C is 1362 for all of them. There we go. And secondary flight plan, copy the active, and the engine out procedure here is non-standard, I believe, particularly this way because we've got the Pennines ahead of us. So that is 5 miles from Mike Charlie Tango, left turn, heading 270, hold up Mersey. Okay. Chewy, good afternoon, mate. Member for 17 months, Chewy. Thanks so much for your support during that time, Chewy. I really do appreciate that. Been here for a while, haven't you, Chewy? And support of the channel, so thanks so much for that. So let's program this in. Let's have a look at the departure as it is. So we're going to go Mike Charlie Tango 051 5 miles. Pop that in there. That becomes place bearing distance 1. Yeah, and then we're going to turn turning 270, aren't we? So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go place bearing distance 01. Was it 270? Wasn't it? Yeah, 270. We'll just pop that. Call it 7 miles. Basically, once we reach 3,000 feet, we'll then go direct to Mersey and hold. Correct spelling of Mersey, M-I-R-S-I. Check what that looks like. Yeah, and then hold at Mersey, which is 061 right turns. That's the one. And then back to Manchester. Zero 05 left. Novia. And there we go. Okay, all that looks good. Let's grab the latest meta just to see what's happening, but I think weather conditions are fine. Well, in fact, there it is. Right, let's do the brief. So, weather at the departure, as we can see, we've got wind 060 at 5, so very light, slight headwind, nothing really that's going to concern us with regards to the wind. Few clouds, 2,500 feet, broken 4,419 degrees, gradient 1025. Runway conditions good, it's nice and dry. Weather en route should be fine, and the arrival weather at the moment, yeah, it's just gusting, which we've touched upon already, so we'll keep an eye on that as we head down. Aircraft is fully serviceable with the exception of weather radar. So weather radar is an up type A320, performance is good. No times for the departure, threats to be aware of. We've got the Pennines straight ahead of us as we depart, so we've got terrain basically to the east of us. Now, a little bit of traffic here at Manchester, but I believe we've got ATC. We're quite familiar with Manchester, so I'm not too concerned about that. The taxi, then. Let's have a look how we're going to do this. We are stand 11. You see this, so we're going to push back facing south, Juliet Echo, and then what I expect, probably Juliet Echo, Bravo, and then all the way down Bravo, Alpha, then we can tell we'll take Alpha Fox. Departure. Let's have a look. I was thinking about doing single engine taxi. I'm not going to do single engine taxi. I don't think I'm not sure it's that long. And I want to be ready to go as well due to the personal time constraints. So, Sid, let's have a quick look. New Sid for me today. I've not done this one before. So straight out and 2 miles from Manchester, then we can begin the turn. No turns below 760, but we'll be above that by the time we get to 2 miles from Mike Charlie Tango. Once we're 2 miles from Mike Charlie Tango, can we begin that left turn to this point here? It's all an RNAV departure, so autopilot can handle this if need be. Or I can feel brave and hand fly the first little part. And so initial climb is to the left, departing northeast. First turn is left from 2 miles, and the transition altitude is 5,000 feet. Okay, that's good. Emergency brief, non-standard engine out procedure, 5 miles from the Mike Charlie Tango. Turn left heading 270, then win at 3,000 feet. Go direct to Mersey and enter the hold. We've got that into the secondary flight plan. Lovely. All done. If we do enter the hold, we get above MSA, we'll hold at 4,000 feet. That is the MSA, I should have brought that into the initial brief as well. So, in fact, MSA is 3,500 feet here in Manchester. But yeah, if we need to make sure we're safe, we need to get 4,000 feet, hold at the Mersey. Okay, not long till we're fully loaded, so time for me to contact air traffic control. Who have we got online? Ground 12185.
Did you say? Roger that. Thank you very much. Easy.
Manchester Ground, good afternoon, Easy 17, Charlie Quebec, stand 11, tap A320, requesting Alpha clearances found to Jersey, and we have information Golf.
Easy 13, Charlie Quebec, Manchester Ground, hello. You cleared to Jersey, Asman 1 Sierra departure, squawk 2737.
Clear Jersey via 05 left, departure runway, Asman 1 Sierra, and squawk 2737, Easy 17, Charlie Quebec.
Easy 17 Charlie Quebec, correct QNH 1025.
QNH 1025, thanks, Easy 17 Charlie Quebec.
Ground KLM 497 on stand 55, ready for push and start.
KLM 497 stand.
Just detune that for a second. Yeah, so initial climb for that SID is 5,000 feet. All's good there. Come on, last 8 passengers. Struggle on. Quite a low cloud base today. Good fun if you're landing here. You just pop out the clouds at 2,000 feet and see the runway in front of you. DC Gert celebrating 10 months of membership. DC, thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate that, my friend, over the last 10 months. Appreciate all the channel members and everything you do for the channel and the support you guys give. Really are awesome. Every one of you help make the community what it is. Carl, will I be trying the 737-800? Doubtful, Carl. I've got the 737-700. We did a few flights with that when it first came out. Wasn't bad. Biggest issue I had with it was that I had to think what I was doing. It's yeah, certainly not as easy as the Airbus. Scott, good afternoon, sir. Hope you're well. Refueling's completed. Get those off. Get that off. Signs can come on. We'll get rid of the cones on the GPU. Boarding's pretty much finished. GPU, chuck some cones. Steve Egg says there's a pilot training in Ireland, got a job with Ryanair. Oh, my condolences. I'm only joking. That sounds amazing, Steve. That's all good. Fuel's loaded and balanced. Hydraulics fine. Reservoirs. SGLO, hello from the USA. I just say the cabin altitude was minus 100 feet. Okay. Boarding is complete. Fantastic. So, that all done. Doors should be closing.
Hi Gavin, all the passengers are on board and we're ready to go. I'll bring you a cup of tea after we've taken off.
Great stuff, thank you very much.
That does sound great. I don't think we're going to have time for a cup of tea. The flight's not that long. Right, let's do it before I start checklist. Cockpit preparation is completed. Signs are on and auto. It is got 3 nav green. Fuel quantity is 6970 kilograms, 240 feet. FMGS is set. Altimeter is 1025. Okay, so we're not ready to request the pushback then, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck this morning, let me welcome you on board this EasyJet aircraft as you settle in for what we hope is going to be a most enjoyable flight. The weather today doesn't look to be posing much of a problem, so we should have a nice smooth ride for you throughout the duration of the flight. And as the cabin crew continue making their last preparations, if you could please assist them by getting yourselves sat down, your seatbelts fastened, and make yourselves nice and comfortable. The ground crew have now finished loading the aircraft, and we're just about finished with all our pre-flight checks, so it won't be long until we are pushing back. If you could please give the cabin crew your full attention as they go through the safety briefing, we'd very much appreciate it. So on behalf of myself and the first officer, we'd like to say thank you for choosing EasyJet today, and we look forward to giving you a safe flight.
Right, all the checklists done. Cabin crews happy. Have we got a tug today? We'll see if that works in a moment. Let's get back on the ground page.
Juliet, Kilo. Alright, we'll follow the 737 KLM Kilo 5 via Golf, Juliet and Kilo, Ryanair 1 with Alpha. Speedbird 875, stand number 10, requesting push and start, please. Speedbird 875, stand 10, push and start, approved face south. Push back and approved face south, Speedbird 875.
Manchester Grounds, letting you know I'm logging off for the night. Thank you very much. Easy 23.
Bye-bye.
Steve, I don't know about the pilot being on the booze. The truck driver may have. Doesn't seem to be doing a great job there, does he? Oh! And now he's fallen through the earth, so it's even worse. Have another go, mate. Have another go.
Jet 66 Charlie, taxi, Alpha 1 via Delta and Bravo and Alpha.
Nope. I don't think it's going to do it.
Can you repeat that, please? Jet 66 Charlie,
should we try again?
Alpha 1, taxi via Delta, Bravo and Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha 1 via Delta, Bravo and Alpha. Jet 66 Charlie.
So GSX wasn't working earlier, so sadly we're on our own.
Manchester Ground Line at 1242, requesting IFR clearance to London Heathrow. We are at Boeing 737-800 with the stand 51.
Ryanair 1242,
Come on, Tug.
Heathrow listed
You
to
can do
Sierra
it.
Squawk 4634.
I'm not so sure, you know.
So could you repeat squawk for me again, please?
Squawk is 4634.
Good Heathrow via the Whistler to Sierra departure. Squawk 4634 Ryanair 1242.
Ryanair 12142, correct. QH 1025.
Okay, well, think they might be in place.
1025.
Let's find out, shall we? An easy 17 Charlie Quebec is ready for push, stand 11.
Easy 17 Charlie Quebec, stand by, just be company passing soon.
Roger, easy 17 Charlie Quebec. Dark Fury, is that you that's behind me?
KLM 497, taxi Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha.
Bravo and Alpha holding Alpha 1, KLM 497.
Right now, 1 Whiskey Alpha, same for you. It's Bravo Alpha to Alpha 1.
Bravo Alpha to Alpha 1, right now, 1 Whiskey Alpha.
Right, well, notice all the steering is disconnected, so hopefully we'll be lucky. Steve, how long till I'm up in the air? I thought you said you were training to be a pilot. Had our performance issues with the pushback mod fixed? I'm not entirely sure. Everyone reports different things. The only reason I'm using this is because GSX failed to load. Go figure. Right, well, whilst I'm waiting-
Easy 42 India November, ready for taxi.
Easy 42 India November, taxi, holding point Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha.
Take away 61.5, that's fine.
Holding point Alpha 1 via Bravo
And
Alpha.
CFG is
Easy 42 India November.
28.8, 29.8, 30.8. Ooh, just within limits.
Tom Jet 66 Charlie, monitoring Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Monitoring Unicom 122.8, goodbye.
Easy 17 Charlie Quebec, after the company A320 passes right to left behind, stand 13, push the start approved, face south.
And easy 17 Charlie Quebec, give way to the company, passing behind, and then we're cleared to push. Just confirming as well, stand 11.
Hey firm, stand 11, sorry. KLM 497, monitoring Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
There he is.
122.8, thanks for the control, have a good evening. KLM 497.
Right now, 1 Whiskey Alpha, same for you, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 1228, right now, 1 Whiskey Alpha, thanks, yeah.
Oh, Steve, it's not taking a long time at all, mate. You can't do anything whilst you're sat on the ground waiting, etc. Plus which, the setup's not a quick thing either. Not if you're doing it properly.
Speedbird 875 requesting taxi.
Okay, do you know what? Looks like 2 bar
Speedbird
pushback
875,
isn't going to
taxi,
work, so
Lima Papa, hold Papa 3.
I'm going to
Taxi
shut
Lima
that down,
Papa, hold to
and I'm
Papa
going to
3,
cancel
Speedbird
that,
875.
and we'll use pushback helper. Go really old school. Beacon lights on, transponders set, and acupressure's in the green, nozzle steering's disconnected, that's fine. And before start checklist, windows and doors closed and on, beacon lights on, phones on silent, parking brake is on, now off.
Speedbird 875, continue taxi to
And
Alpha
back we
1
go.
via Papa,
Anyone
Bravo and
selected to
Alpha.
ignition and starting engine 1.
Continue taxi to Alpha by Papa Lima and Alpha, Speedbird 875.
It's going to be Papa, Bravo and Alpha.
So just leave it not idle.
Papa,
That must be a
Bravo and
sensitivity
Alpha, sorry,
setting.
Speedbird 875.
So manual push, not done this for a while.
Right now, 1242, requesting push and start. Right now, 1242, stand 55, push and start approved, face to west. Face west, right now, 1242.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now
KLM 7 Manchester Ground, good afternoon. At stand 6, request I have clearance from Amsterdam.
exit routes, oxygen.
KLM 1070, cleared to Amsterdam, Desig 10 departure, squawk 5652.
Brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you.
KLM 1070, can you repeat please, squawk?
In an emergency, leave.
Squawk 5652.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened.
Desig 10 and squawk 5652, KLM 1070.
Will drop from
KLM 1070, correct QNH 1025.
Start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose.
QNH 1025, KLM
Hold in place with the
10.
strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket.
Easy 4200 Emma, you might Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together. And pull
starting
the
engine
strap
2.
to adjust. Do not inflate
was that
it
for
inside
Easy
the
42 Indian
aircraft.
November?
When
Hey firm, Unicom 122.8.
the toggle. If it
Unicom
fails to
122.8,
inflate or
thank
needs
you very
topping
much.
up,
Easy 42
blow
Indian
into
November.
the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt
that looks good.
fastened. We
Parking
wish you
brake on.
a pleasant flight with EasyJet.
Get rid of the tug. Doesn't seem to be getting out of the way very fast, does he? Oh, there he goes. Uh, 28.8 CFG. I didn't write that down, and I'll need that obviously in a second. Steve, I think we'll be fine. Okay, engine number 2 is available. Good to engine starts. So, engine mode selector 2 normal. APU is off. And spoilers, rudder, flaps 1, trim.
Manchester ground, good afternoon, Easy 41 Mike Sierra, vacated runway 05 left.
Easy 41 Mike Sierra, Manchester
After
ground,
checklist,
hello,
anti-ice
taxi
is
stand
off,
28
econ
via
status
Kilo
is checked,
Papa
pitch trim
Delta
28.8, rudder trim set
Echo
0.
November Charlie.
Do a quick flight check while we're here. Full
Stand
left,
28
full
via
right,
Kilo Papa Delta
neutral.
Echo November
full
Charlie,
up,
Easy 41 Mike
full
Sierra.
down, neutral rudder, full right, rudder, full left, and neutral. Ground easy 17 Charlie Quebec ready for taxi, and we can depart via Alpha Fox.
Easy 17 Quebec Charlie. In fact, taxi hold point Alpha Foxtrot 1 via Kilo Bravo and Alpha.
Hold Alpha Fox 1 from 05 left via Kilo Bravo Alpha easy 17 Charlie Quebec. They're all good. Okay, just check the taxi route. I think I know where I'm going. We've been here many times before. So we're going Kilo. Oh, straight across.
Superbird 875, Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Right, okay, so.
Monday,
bypassing
check up
Bravo
Unicom
altogether.
122.8, thanks for your service,
It's
Speedbird
fine.
875.
Hey Barry, good to see you. Quick peds check, no change of performance, QNH 1025, engine out procedure, 5 miles from the Mike Charlie Tango, left to, ooh, where's this aircraft going? Left to 270, 3,000 feet, then direct Mersey, enter the hold. Departures Esmin 1 Sierra, 2 miles from Mike Charlie Tango, left turn, and initial climb 5,000. Clear on the left. Before start checklist, flight controls have been checked, departure briefing is confirmed, flap setting config 1. FMA takeoff data 131 blue, 135 magenta, climbing up to 152, 5000 blue, flex is 68. Transponder is set, ECAM memos, takeoff no blue, let's quickly stow the EFBs. Don't want to miss Alpha Fox now. What we got in front? 2 to depart. Can't see anything coming in. Hey Jack, we're on Microsoft's Flight Simulator. Big wave to everybody at the Aviation Viewing Park. Love that place.
Right now, 1242, requesting taxi to runway 05 left.
Right now, 1242, taxi, Golf, Juliet, Kilo, Bravo and Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Golf, Juliet, Kilo, Bravo, Alpha, then hold Alpha 1 right now, 1242.
Right, so that's Bravo.
Easy 17, Charlie, Quebec, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the service. Easy 17, Charlie, Quebec. Right, well, if there's no tower frequency, that's going to be quite important. Oh, actually, what we got? We've got 1, 2, we've got 3 aircraft ahead. Right, do you know what? Just not to cause cause offence here, I'm just going to follow the... yeah, alright. I could take Alpha Fox. If we've got ATC, I'd take Alpha Fox and let them sort it. But as we're on Unicom, it's a bit of a free-for-all. I'll not take Alpha Fox. I'm just going to continue. And we'll depart. In line. XYZ, this is Macro Simulations, Manchester Airport. I love this.
Manchester traffic, KLM 1988 inbound, on finals for Manchester 05 left islet.
How many miles out? Don't forget to let people know. Oh god, what we got? 1, 2, 3.
Manchester traffic, Brando 1 Whiskey Alpha departing 05 left, Manchester traffic.
4 in front. Goodness me. I'm going to be late for my tea. Right, so the guy that was coming in, KLM was it? Didn't say how far out he was, which doesn't help those of us sat on the ground. If you are on VATSIM and Unicom and you're on finals, that's fine, great to make the comms, but always tell people how far out. If he's 20 miles out, we're all going to be sat here. But, you know, if he's 5 miles out, then that's more important. We'll move up in turn. Dark Fury, is that you, the BA in front of me? You said you were in BA today, doing your best Nick impression. Dark, you're in a British Airways 737. Have you gone back in time? They don't own any anymore, do they? chat amongst yourself, guys. I mean, whilst I'm sat here, knowing it's not a long flight, let me just check a couple of things. Papa was 2,000 feet. Shark, Guernsey, scary arrival.
Manchester traffic, EC42 India November, lining up on runway 05 left behind rolling traffic, Manchester traffic.
Quick look. Yeah, so I don't want to be... yeah, I don't want to fly the full procedure, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to get rid of that, and then get rid of that, clear that out. That looks better. Definitely need to save some time. Vincenzo, yeah, you we're on live traffic.
Manchester traffic, KLM 1988 is on final turn to land at 05 left. Manchester traffic.
Manchester traffic, EC42 India November, taking off runway 05 left, Listo to Sierra departure, Manchester traffic.
Could you please report vacated so I can safely land?
He's rolling now, so he should be okay. Still, has that KLM said how far away it will be? Are there peanuts there? Yeah, definitely. Let's just get airborne first. We're just sat in a traffic jam. Funnily enough, we're sat in a traffic jam on the A1.
Manchester traffic, EC42 India November, airborne.
Thank you.
Now, because of the trees, if we're sat here in real life, we can't actually see how far away that guy is. I might have to use the sim. I still can't see him. How far away is he? Do you know what?
KLM 1988, can you report your distance to landing, please?
Oh, Dark Fury's just beat me to it.
KLM 1988 is about 4 DME from 05 left ILS.
That's fine. Dark Fury, good, well played, mate. Just beat me to it. I was about to ask him how far away it was.
Establish your localizer.
Hope everybody's brought a good book. Mind you, I've just been scrolling up through the chat. I don't think you need a book. Looks interesting. Right, 4 mile DME, you shouldn't be far.
Manchester traffic, KLM 1988 fully established on ILS 05 left.
KLM aircraft just established 05 left at Manchester. Report your DME, please.
That would be about 5 DME right now. Already fully established.
Roger, thank you.
No worries.
Confirm Manchester traffic, we have traffic landing runway 05 left, correct?
KLM 1988 is right now inbound on 05 left, fully established.
I copy that, thank you.
There he is. I'm pretty certain we could have got out though then. I think we could have both got out, to be honest.
Manchester traffic Fenix 7 for uniform November, established runway 05 right.
Oh, well done, you're landing 05 right, excellent. Garrison, yeah, single engine taxi would have been a good idea. I decided not to because I thought it would have been okay. I thought, yeah, I didn't think there was any need, but I could have started that engine 3 times over. Ben, good job. The Phoenix has unrealistic fuel burn. Yeah, it burns a little less fuel than it needs to.
Manchester traffic, speedbird 875 behind is landing. KLM will line up 05 left.
Aviation, yes.
88 will report
yes, you do.
vacated ASAP.
We'll need the APU running for single engine taxi so you can start the second engine.
Roger, thanks for that, speedbird 875.
Manchester traffic, Blue Max 7 Delta Delta turning base for ILS 05 left, Manchester.
Distance, guys. Report your distance. And last aircraft, please report your distance.
We're 14 DME.
Right. Roger, thank you. 14 DME. Come on, we can get out.
So your DME?
We're on the ground waiting to depart, thank you.
Well, there should be enough room for you to get out before we arrive.
KLM 1988 vacated at hotel. 05 left here.
Go on, Dark. Rolling start.
Manchester traffic speedbird 875, immediate departure 05 left.
And Manchester traffic, easy 17 Charlie Quebec, lining up behind the departing British Airways, runway 05 left.
Good flight.
And Manchester traffic, correction, Blue Max 7 Delta Delta, turning final for ILS 05 left, Manchester.
So we should have time.
Manchester traffic, easy 68 Juliet Delta is establishing ILS is 05 left.
Another one. Like doesn't give any distance.
Cabin crew, if you could take your seats for takeoff, please.
Aircraft on final at Manchester, please report distance for runway 05 left.
Fully established 7 miles out.
7 miles.
Easy 68 Juliet Delta.
Manchester traffic, Blue Max 7 Delta Delta, fully established, ILS 05 left, 10 miles.
10 miles and 7 miles, and that's his Dark Furious departure, so we've got
When
loads
at
of time.
12:42 Manchester traffic, I'm holding short 05 left. I will go ahead and wait for you to land over.
And Manchester traffic, easy 17 Charlie Quebec, departing now runway 05 left, Aswin 1 Sierra departure. For takeoff checklist, cabin is secured, engine was selected as normal, TCAS TARA, packs off, anti-ice
Manchester
off.
traffic, 10x7 for uniform November, located at runway 05 right.
And take off. Start the chrono.
Manchester
Stable.
traffic, easy 68 Juliet Delta, short final 4 miles,
Maniflex
05 left.
SRS runway. Checked. V1. Rotate. Nav.
Positive rate climb, 0.
And set climb thrust. Thrust climb. Climb. And it's 2 miles out we begin that left turn, so don't need to do that just yet. Two miles, there we go, let autopilot do this.
Blue Max 7 Delta Delta, short final for ILS 05 left, Manchester, final call.
And Manchester traffic, easy 17 Charlie Quebec is airborne.
Manchester traffic, 10x7 for uniform November, crossing runway 05 left behind arrival traffic.
Open climb 150 blue. Right, let's see how fast we can get to Jersey. And then land first time.
Manchester traffic 10 for Uniform November, crossing runway 25 left via Delta Zulu.
It's been a while since I've seen clouds over the UK.
Roger.
If you're enjoying this flight so far, guys, I say it's the flight, the stream, the flight's been about 3 minutes. But please do leave a like, it makes a massive difference to the channel.
Manchester traffic, Easy 68 Juliet Delta, clear runway 05 left.
Look how it's getting brighter.
Manchester traffic right at 1242, lining up on the waiting runway 05 left.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Just gorgeous. And that break through the clouds. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at...
No, yes, Manchester traffic 10 for Uniform November, crossing runway 05 left.
Right, 10,000 feet. Get those off. What do we got? Flight level 370 looks good. So, we'll go for that.
Manchester traffic 10 for
370 blue.
Uniform November, vacated runway 05 left.
Lovely. Out on the climb. Right, back to the chat. Aviation, yeah, I love the clouds in Microsoft Flight Sim, so seeing them, it's always nice, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong, clear skies is glorious, especially if you're VFR flying, but if you're airliner flying, nice cloud level is good. It's still we're using self-loading cargo for all the announcements. Chewy. No, I didn't feel stressed in the slightest, to be honest with you. I was fine, thank you. Ryan E, good afternoon to you, mate. Hope you're well. TB, thank you for subscribing as well. Do appreciate that. Andrew, would I say self-loading cargo is worth it? Do you know what? There's many opinions on this self-loading cargo, Pack X. I've never had Pack X myself to try.
Liverpool traffic.
But I like self-loading cargo. It's simple, it's
ready
easy.
For pushback and start at
it's
parking
editable.
stand 52.
It does a job and it's inexpensive. So yeah. You need to. Yes, we are indeed on VATSIM. Charlie's the Fenix 320 doesn't seem to lag for me. A few people have mentioned it, but I've been lucky in that respect, and I've flown it for a good few hours.
Traffic LM0 takeoff runway 05.
Cat's on fire. Good evening. Yeah, it's been a while. Just yeah, the clouds are on ultra. Squidgy, thank you for following on Twitch, and Ribbon Racks as well on YouTube. Thank you for the sub. Right, I need to just let my cabin crew know what time I'm going to be home for tea.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the seatbelt sign and you are now free to move around the cabin. We do recommend, however, when in your seat, that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence. The toilets are now available. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
Wedge says Google says it takes 9 hours and 19 minutes from Manchester to Jersey by car and ferry. How long's the flight? The flight's about 50 minutes. Andrew, do you know if it overrides the default announcements in the fly-by? No. So self-loading cargo is a completely external program, so it doesn't interfere with any sort of sound files that any aircraft has got. So it's completely separate. Unito, so if you have a look on the channel's about page, it's got all of that information listed there for you. I hoped we'd have a little bit more ATC. Oh, London Centre's online. In fact, are we in London Centre or are we in London West now? They've not sent me a contact me, so I think we're okay. But London South online, I don't know if they control that sector. It depends how they're bandboxing it out, doesn't it? We'll see. We'll see. We might get a bit of ATC. Would be quite nice to finish the flight with a bit of ATC. We're nice and light today, so look at this. We're 2,000 feet per minute, and we're at our cruising speed as well. Hey, Von McLean. I'm very well. You missed nothing apart from a delay at Manchester due to traffic. Norfolk International, I'm very well, thank you. How's things the other side of the pond? Tushi flying same route as me, but not on VATSIM. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. What traffic we got down here? So I've got traffic about 7,000 feet above us. We're climbing. I don't like the look of that. Really don't like the look of that.
There's traffic, Wales 152 descending from flight level 30 to flight level 28.
Okay, so for spacing then, let's just deviate. We'll keep an eye on that. Can't see the numbers now. I might just need to level off a little bit.
Traffic.
There it is. Was he descending into us, or was he... oh, you've got the added bonus if you're on something like that. I couldn't tell if he was descending or if it was just because of our climbing. So... we'll get 5 miles outside his way, and then continue. Most people don't use comms on Unicom when just in general airspace like this, like the climb or the cruise. It's mainly just for establishing on finals and announcing your departures and things. So, so yeah, you just have to kind of keep an eye on that yourself. I wouldn't expect comms, to be fair. I don't do it, and it's very rare you hear anybody else do it. But yeah, right, let's continue that climb. He's pretty much level with us. If he's descending, let's carry on. Just climb up and climb. And then we'll just go back direct to Amble. We'll amble back to Amble. So we're well clear of him now, so let's go direct. Well, it's not Amble, it's Amble. Can't be doing with deviating, I haven't got time for that. Seems less cloudy down south and over Wales than it did over Manchester. Norfolk International, help with setting up VATSIM. If you are on Discord, get on our channel. This is a SimPilot Discord channel, and there are loads of people on there, myself included of course, that can help with setting that up for you. I cap my FPS at 30 FPS, even on the 3060. Obviously it can push more, but when I'm streaming and all the add-ons, things like that, you don't need more than 30, and it just helps with stability and temperatures. It means my office doesn't feel like a sauna. Alright, so it looks like, according to this, we should be on the ground at around 5 PM UTC time. So that's in about 40 minutes, call it 45 minutes by the time we've started to slow down things. Just having a look. So, Scary Guernsey, Shark 193. Just pop 118 there. HD, okay mate, thanks so much, good to see you, albeit briefly. I hope your missus hasn't come home and tripped up over that wire. It did make me laugh. Information Alpha, good evening, going well, thank you. That little deviation might have just helped us as well with the British Airways aircraft in front. Project HD, you don't fly in London much, but why hasn't London Control... in Europe much, why hasn't London Control asked us to contact them? Because we are, I think, under the control of London West at the moment, and they're not online. London Centre, London South is online, but not London West. Norfolk International, as I say, you'll need to get on Discord, and... you can just post in the help section on there, and loads of people will come to your aid. Guarantee that. Did anyone? This is more pertinent to the UK residents that are on stream now, but did anyone see that image recently from space? I don't know if it had been doctored at all. It looked really shocking, but because it's been so dry recently, we've had no rain, that the entire eastern side of the country, because inevitably the western side of the UK is wetter than the east, but the eastern and the south, the southern and the eastern side of the country was just all brown, wasn't it? On this satellite image. Let me know if you saw that. Just wondering, how cool would it be if that was replicated here in the sim, so like seasonal changes and things like that, or environmental changes rather than seasonal. Information Alice says, yeah, you saw that photo. It was rather bleak, wasn't it? Right, top of climb is about 1,000 feet away. I do like these short flights, so we're literally going to start briefing the arrival, which that's straightforward. So we'll have to do it rather quickly, but it's not the most difficult arrival that we need to plan. The main thing is going to be the weather, the winds, so we'll get a wind update as well shortly. While you live near a swamp and it's brown, ugh, that doesn't sound like fun. Look at that, we pushed back 44 minutes ago, we've been in the air for 20 minutes. 24 minutes sat on the ground. I think that could have been improved upon by some better comms. Mac Alt Star. What's that costing next today? Was it 6 or 8? I can't recall. It was 6. And there we go, all cruise.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, just to let you know, we've reached our cruising altitude for today, and we are not anticipating any major delays or bad weather ahead, so we should be arriving on time as planned. The cabin crew will now start to make their way around the aircraft, so please make sure that the aisles are clear of any items you may have, and I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. A reminder that our EasyJet free drinks throughout the duration of the flight. Thank you, and we shall have an update for you shortly.
Right, so let's set things up for the arrival, the Jersey NDB 329, that's the one we want. Got the Jersey VOR as well, which is Juliet Sierra Yankee. That's at the far end as well, so just so you guys can see, there's the NDB. We're landing this way. So we've got that. Progress page, Golf, Juliet, runway 08. Why do I keep thinking 06? 08. That's it, 48 miles away. Let's fill out the perf page then. So, I'm going to quickly cheat because time is of the essence. Let's grab the weather. So, latest is 070 at 17. We're going to feel this today, aren't we? Oh, wrong format. Try again. 070 at 17. Oh, I'll put it in the wrong box, that's right. QNH 1018. What's the temperature in Jersey? 22 degrees, that's warmer than it is here. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. VAT 137 on the barrow is 471. Cavalcade. 4.7 tons when we land. That's absolutely loads. Copy active. Done. Alright, let's do a brief. So the weather then, as we've just read in Jersey Cavalcade, beautiful conditions, but we're going to feel the wind slightly from the right as we are coming in. Shouldn't be a gusty landing, but it's not crosswind, so it should be alright. Runway conditions fine, etc. It's not wet, anything like that. Aircraft's not broken, so all that's fine. Threats to be aware of. Obviously, we've got the wind to be aware of. Not sure if there's any traffic or ATC there, but yeah, basically the wind. That's just going to be our biggest threat, biggest issue. So planning runway 08, Sky 1 kilo arrival, and the way we'll configure this is we'll have flaps 1 out at Shark, so SB before Shark, flaps 1 at Shark, flaps 2 then as we establish on the localizer to set the glide slope. Approach type is ILS, we'll just bring that back. Approach type is ILS, 3-degree landing. Platform altitude 2,000 feet, no minimum speeds on the approach today. We're going to go auto brake medium, as we've already seen from the dispatch landing calculation. And when we vacate the airport, runway will be vacating right on Foxtrot. That'd be nice, if not all the way to Alpha, and then I will be hightailing it to the terminal because time is short. Hopefully getting one of the North Aprils departure spots. I'll also be might need to vector ourselves in just for traffic reasons, if that's the name. You need to. We copy the flight plan just because, not always, but if you've just gone and tinkered with it a little bit, like I have, then we've got the latest one available to tinker with again. Once we've taxied, won't be a single engine taxi, won't have time for that. If we need to go around, God, please not. The problem is now, because I know I'm time constrained here in the real world, I've kind of got a bit of get there-itis, which is a very, very, very dangerous thing. So many aviation accidents can be associated with that mindset. We've got that today, but we know we've got that, so let's see. The go around, if we had to do it, is just straight out and then right turn. Max speed 185 though, I think. Yeah, 3,000 feet right turn. That gets us above MSA, which is 19. Lovely.
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Beautiful English coastline coming up. Nick James, you don't think anyone would fault us if we had to leave in the middle of the flight, real world first? Thankfully, Nick, I've never had to do that. I have, however, had to leave after a go-around because I had, again, real world time constraint. So we were coming in, it was a Greek island, it wasn't Skiathos, it was, I can't remember where it was, but it destabilised with a gust right at the last minute, and I wasn't happy. So we that's Dark Fury, who's going to the same destination as us, which is why I just paused to make sure we could have a quick listen. Yeah, I can't remember, it was one of the Greek islands, all was going fine, there was a big gust, which we knew could be a potential, it came at the last minute, destabilised the approach, and I wasn't happy. I went around and that was, well, Sorry guys, I'm going to have to call that a day. I needed to get in first time. Barry Bartson, in a couple of years with the ATTOL, no pilots are needed anyway. Right, Barry, let me ask you this question. Would you get on an aircraft without a pilot? Because I'll tell you now, I wouldn't. No chance. I don't want anyone hacking my aircraft. Ryan Langridge, thank you for subscribing a few minutes ago as well on YouTube. Apologies for missing that. Massimo Di Negri, thank you as well. Lots of new subscribers coming in lately, so thank you guys. Really do appreciate that. Our little family is getting bigger and bigger, which is just awesome. Nick James says, not in a million years. Barry says, depends. Was it programmed by Tesla? Hope not. Absolutely hope not. Right. We're near the... Yeah, we missed our final descent point. Our top of descent. Right, okay. Let's get ourselves down something sensible. We'll go 10,000. And go up and climb for that thrust idle, open descent rather than open climb. Down we go. It's not a great major issue if that is the case. No, we'll get down and slow down, no problem. Dark Fury's gone off piste if he's if he was on the same arrival as us. Here's a good Friday night quiz question for you. Why did I opt for open descent rather than managed descent just there? Garrickson, that's strange. International law saying 2 pilots must be flying commercially. There are some commercial flights which only have a single pilot, but we're talking sort of like bush flights, things like that, you know, hopping between islands and things in the Caribbean. Captain Keck says, don't think anyone will be trusting flights without pilots after the 737 MAX incidents. That is a fair point as well. Barry says, if it's anything like my drone, it does amazing without pilot input, and then it crashes into my roof and costs £1,500 to repair. Oh, Barry, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. Shouldn't be laughing, should I? Nick, you think I need at the bottom an overlay that says announcements provided by self-loading cargo? I do get lots of people asking about that, to be fair. I've used self-loading cargo for a while. Well, since we first started, actually. Barry says Harbour Air seaplanes in Vancouver operate with 1 pilot commercially. Yeah. Right, we're on the way down, guys. Information Alpha, yeah, I did a video about it. City updates. Very, very excited about this. Where could be next? I want Sheffield in the UK. I want to see Meadowhall. That way I can visit it just virtually and never have to go in real life. You need to know manual KB input. KB, sorry? Dark Fury might get Doncaster now as it's classed as a city. Is it? Or is that just because it's got a cathedral? Keyboard, sorry, unit. No, don't need a keyboard. No. Brian says Doncaster Airport scenery is very good. I've not got it, Brian, ironically. Probably should. Just out of loyalty. Brian, was it granted city status by the Queen and the Platinum Jubilee? I did not know that. Can we spot any ships crossing the channel today? Doesn't look like it, does it?
Ladies and gentlemen, take full advantage of your tax-free allowances today and make some amazing savings with our boutique range. In your in-flight brochure, you'll find details of our award-winning selection of gifts, most with massive discounts, some of which are exclusive to you as an EasyJet customer. Make the most of your opportunity to shop and save from the comfort of your seat. If you'd like to see any products, have any questions, or would like to make great savings, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Start to see a couple of the Channel Islands now. How are we doing with this profile? Slowly starting to catch it up. VATSIM Mike says he's struggling so much on landing with a control. I think it's time to upgrade to a yoke or something. Yes. I've never tried it with an Xbox control, but there you go. Lilo 25, yeah, they're obviously working on the update, but with how complicated the Fenix is, it's not a quick fix, is it? Drax, it's been a while since you've been on the flight sim, you've been racing a lot. Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm racing Dark Fury. You can race in this, actually. It's all in all seriousness. Online multiplayer mode with the Reno Air Racers. I mean, that's why they brought it out, wasn't it? Smart move, actually. Caters to the gaming market. Information Alpha, you just accepted your contract so you can train as a pilot in America. Going to be weird as a Brit to train out there. Just need to sort out student work visas, etc. Oh, Information Alpha, that sounds amazing. Is it still a lot cheaper to do it over there than it is over here? I would imagine so. Jersey traffic, easy 17, Charlie Quebec is now overhead. Scary, flight level 190 for Scary 1 kilo, arrival runway 08 at Jersey. Right, so there's Guernsey, I think, first. Do we pass over Guernsey? I think we do. Yeah, there it is. Speed, descent. Right, let's get ourselves down nicely now. We're coming to... what was the QNH? Let's just get an updated one, make sure we're going to get the right one. QNH is 1018 still. Yeah. Oh, and the gusting has stopped. Well, that's disappointing for you guys. Great for me. 10... what did I say? 1018. Yeah. And then we'll get down 3000. 3000 blue. Information Alpha says it's nearly £20,000 cheaper to do it in America. That's insane, isn't it? Drax, yeah, here just in time for landing. Short flight this one, guys, but even though it's been a short flight, it's still going to be a good couple of hours stream, so hopefully we've given you something to do this Monday afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. Oh, Chimmy, the approach into Corfu is beautiful. I really like Corfu, that is a gorgeous approach. Of course, for those of you that saw COS yesterday, was it? Was it yesterday? I honestly can't remember. That was the nighttime flight with a rather foreboding black hole approach. Alright, so approach checklist. Arrival brief is confirmed. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums are 471 set. Engine mode select is normal. And our EFB is still stowed, I think it is. Yep. Great stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you could please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you are travelling with an infant, please ensure that they are secured safely using the infant seatbelt provided. The toilets will now go out of use until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned on. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
Aviation 007, yeah, the gusts seem to have gone now according to the METAR, but we're still at 17 knots on the headwind, which actually that's quite interesting. Let me see. So what's VAP showing? Yeah, so you'll be aware that normally VAP is 5 knots minimum of a VLS, but because of the headwind, it's going to be more than that. So it's going to be a third of the headwind component because it's over 5 knots. So should be try and check this out. I don't know if this works in the Fenix. So Madu's VAP is 134, and while landing we'll check out what the VAP is on the speed tape as computed by the FACs. Sapphire, if you have that error, make sure your Windows is up to date. speed that up 250 knots, that's fine. Selected speed, activate the approach phase, that's done. Get our landing lights on. LS push button, India Julia Julia identified. Wave to the Guernsey residents down there. Never landed at Guernsey. I think there is an airport though, isn't there? Guess we'll find out in a minute.
Jersey Air traffic, B-Bird 875 is 2 miles from Shark. We're going to turn right, so we're heading 180 to extend our centre line for the ILS.
There's the port. Right, what's Doc doing in front of us? He's turning right to extend the centre line. That's not a bad shout, and aircraft do that in real life as well. So, let's follow suit. Let's... Okay, we'll keep that descent up. Keep that, and we'll just go and go direct. What's the runway heading? 083263. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, erase that.
Jersey traffic, B-Bird 875, turn right, heading 250.
Start slowing down then. There's the extended runway centre line. Right, we're now below glide, so just reduce that rate of descent so we can actually slow down. And Jersey traffic, easy 17, Charlie Quebec is now on finals, approximately 15 miles, correction, 13 miles out at altitude 3,400 for intercept. Now flaps 1, speeds checked, flaps 1. Platform altitude is 2,000 feet, so I can go ahead and set that. So speed VS400.
Jersey traffic, B-Bird 875, now turning right, heading 080.
Keep an eye on that wind then. Hey Marcel, good to see you. There's Lockstar. Here comes the glide. Get flaps 2 out to meet that in a second. Ooh, nice CDA all the way down. Love it. Runway's in sight. NIS 10, we're using self-loading cargo for the announcements. I've got to shoot off almost as soon as we've parked up, guys, so if you have enjoyed this, please on the way out do leave a like on the stream. As I keep saying, it makes a massive difference to the channel and helps other people to find it as well, so a big thank you to everybody who has gone ahead and already done that. And if you're new,
Ladies and
subscribe as
gentlemen,
well.
we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside.
Flaps
Your
2,
tray
speed checked.
tables must be stowed,
Flaps 2.
armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no
Last
longer in
star, Mr. Approach altitude 3000. And Jersey traffic, easy 17 Charlie Quebec is established runway 08, 6.5 miles, speed 180 knots, and we're now starting to slow to final approach speed. Gear down, spoils armed, man up, manage speed, and flaps 3, speeds checked, flaps 3. $5 miles. Let's get ourselves fully configured. Flaps full. Landing checklist. Cabin is secured. Auto thrust speed. Going altitude is 3000. Set ECA memo. Landing no blue.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
That was a late PA. Now remember, this is a short runway. We've got gusts coming towards us. You're not going to get butter today. And I'm not aiming for butter. I'm aiming for touchdown zone. Short runway, we need to make sure we stop. We don't want no floating. If you get a nice landing, great. Anything under 300, happy with that. It's not going to damage the aircraft. It's going to make sure we stop.
5 now established on the localizer 08, 13 miles.
13 miles, okay. Well, I'll do my best for you, Dark. Flight sim max is 225. 225 would be fine. You're not going to get load 15 report with that. And we do see it's margarine future. Yeah, margarine, that's a good shout. Better than flour. Alright, we're all fully configured by 1,000 feet, so that's the stable gate met.
1,000.
2 whites, 2 reds. What about disengage? I have control. We're going to have to keep forcing that aircraft down because of the wind blowing towards us. Is going to give it the extra wind, extra lift on the wings. So just make sure we keep that in mind. Back on that centre line. With that wind, it just feels like we're hanging in the air sometimes.
500.
Stable. And
minimum.
Continue.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Too low
30.
terrain.
20. Retard. 5.
Get down. Manual braking, reverses off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign
GSX traffic
has
runway
been switched off.
08 is vacated.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used.
GSX traffic speedbird
Please make
875,
sure to
5 mile
take
final.
all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter or EasyJet app.
You may have noticed right at the last minute, I didn't say anything because I was concentrating, but right at the last minute there was just what felt like a little gust of wind which just sort of suspended us ever so slightly. But there we go. So as I said, I'm going to park up and then run, I'm afraid, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed the stream this afternoon. We're using self-loading cargo for the announcements. Dan, drag your feet while he's on final. No. Yeah, we can't be too disappointed with that, can we? Hey, David. Didn't see you in the chat there. Welcome. Welcome just as we finish. I know you've been there for a while, but thanks for that. Right, we're going to take the first available gate. As I hightail it out of here. So we'll go stand 5, I think it is. There's Dark Fury. Christopher Franks, thank you for subscribing. Lovely. And very quickly, can we see Darkland? Or is he gone? Ah, missed it. Sorry, Dark. Never mind. Never mind. We'll catch you next time. Okay guys, thank you so much. I'm going to have to shoot off, but really hope you've enjoyed that today. Something to do on a Monday afternoon. I enjoyed that flight. Nice short flight. Lots of busy stuff to do and prep for. I look forward to seeing you all again on the next one. It's great to be back streaming so often. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.